Hey, what's up guys, Evil94 back with another action figure review. Today we're looking at the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Avengers Endgame Iron Man Mark 85. This is the Final Battle Edition. So coming in a bit of a bigger box here, we have Tony Stark / Iron Man. We have an unmasked version of him. We got some decent accessories here. Pretty good chunk of accessories. And it's supposed to be the final battle, so he's supposed to have some battle damage to him. We'll see how that looks like. But here's the front of the package, of course. On the side, we got Iron Man. On the other side, Iron Man. And then we have some pictures of the figure and what he comes with as well. So that's going to do it. Check out the links down below in case you guys were interested in the figure, or you guys can pre-order it at bigbadtoystore.com. Alright, so here we have our Tony Stark Iron Man out of the box, our Endgame final battle version of this Iron Man, of this Mark 85. This was released alongside a lot of other figure arts too from Endgame. This was with Captain America, Final Battle, and we had Rescue, Pepper Potts, and then we had Spider-Man as well. So, I was able to grab Iron Man here, and first and foremost, I just gotta say that this isn't really battle damage too much. All they really did was make it a little dirty, maybe. They made it look like he was throwing on the dirt or on the ground. He's just dirtied up, you know. I don't see any type of scratches or any type of damage to his armor, so it's kind of a little underwhelming. I was expecting battle damage, you know, because at the final battle he was really screwed up. He was really beaten up, and this isn't even the final version of Tony when he snaps his fingers. So we don't even get that. We don't get the gauntlet here. We don't get any of that. We don't get that actual final battle Tony Stark. So I don't know what they were doing here. Maybe they had this made already and then the movie came out and then they just released it now and they're just maybe gonna make that final snap later on, because they kind of teased that. So I don't see why they're releasing this and then they're gonna release another one with just the gauntlet, you know. So it's kind of crazy, but then again, it makes money, right? So one thing this thing does have going for it is the fact that he comes with a ton of accessories. So he's not cheap. He's about $85 from overseas, from Japan. So if you're buying it from a reseller in the USA, it's probably going to be over $100 guaranteed. So this is how he comes packed in with this accessory on his back. So we do get that. It's different for sure. We get a whole ton of blast effects. We get the shield here, which this shield is what he used when the Hulk went ahead and used the gauntlet and snapped his fingers, and he used this to cover Hawkeye and himself. So this is a pretty cool accessory. It's pretty neat. We haven't gotten it before, so they're throwing in some new stuff. They went ahead and threw in this knife blade that he uses with the Mark 85 armor. I don't know if this was used before or if it's a new piece, because I know there was one Iron Man that I did not get. They've been making so many Iron Mans from Endgame. It's kind of crazy. I think this is the third one, if I'm correct. We, of course, do get the helmet version of him, so you don't have to just have it unmasked, of course. He does come packed in with the unmasked head, which we'll speak about that in a second once we get through these accessories. Blast effects consist of a lot that we've seen before. So we have these, which we've seen. These are definitely the ones for the feet. We have these long hand repulsor blast, and then we have the short ones here. These can also serve for the feet or the hands, whichever you would like. But we also do get some new ones here. These I have never seen before, and we get a total of 4. So there's 2 here, and then we have another one and one more. And these are for the little backpack he has on, those attached to that. And then we get 2 more here, which are singles. So these are kind of double, and then these are singles here. So a lot of blast effects there, which is pretty cool. And yes, this is removable. You can just, it's just pegged in on the back. Remove that, you see the hole there, and then of course Bandai Tamashii takes care of us. We have the option to put this on his back so you don't see the hole. So now he's all good to go. Of course, as you see, he does come with a pair of fists. We have a pair of open hands, as you see. We have a pair of open hands with pegs here, so you can put the repulsor blast on them. And we have a pair of regular open hands without pegs. So many options. And then we have a pair of open hands with the fingers all touching each other like that. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the figure itself, and first we're going to be greeted by the Tony Stark head sculpt that is new now. I mean, this isn't one that's reused, so let me know your thoughts. I'm still kinda on the fence about this head sculpt. It looks okay from a distance, but up close, it doesn't look too great. I don't know what it is, but it's not horrible. It could be worse, I think. So if they definitely come out with a gauntlet version where he does the snap, I feel like this is going to be unnecessary to get. But then again, that one's probably not going to come with all these accessories, so there's that, you know. But there's your close look at the figure top and down. It's the same exact sculpt as the previous released, clean, untouched version of his armor. And of course you can put on the other head, which is the helmet version. So here's a look at the effects attached to this back piece apparatus that he has. I don't know the name of it, but that looks pretty cool. I mean, look at that. And I love the new effects, so that's nice to see. But definitely something really cool. And it's going to look real nice with the Pepper Potts one. I think she comes with one too, and that's when they were teaming up next to each other. But that's a very nice piece to have here. And then there it is with the little shield accessory piece. So that's definitely the plus of this set here, is that he comes with so much new stuff, so much nice accessories for Iron Man. We get the shield, we get that back piece with all those new effects, and we get the blade as well, along with an unmasked head. So that's what makes this a little bit more worth it than, you know, than usual. There's definitely a lot of people that are going to be okay with just having the regular release Iron Man with nothing, but you know, the big fans are going to want the extra pieces like this. And here he is with the effects, and then I also put some repulsor blast effects too, so now he's fully unloading everything he has except for his chest. But yeah, this is cool. I like this. As an Iron Man fan, you know, this is the type of stuff that I am a sucker for, so that's why I have this. But definitely the casual fans are probably going to pass on this. They're not really going to care about all the fancy accessory pieces and all that stuff for Iron Man like I do. But yeah, this is cool to me. So when it comes to this articulation, it's going to be very similar, or it's going to be exactly the same as the original release of the Mark 85. Let's run through it real quick. We have the head that can go up and down. Good range on the head, left and right. The neck is articulated as well. It's on a ball joint, so that moves well. Got that head tilt. The shoulders are on a socket. The arms will go forward and back, in and out about this far. There's the butterfly joint socket. On the shoulder, we have a bicep swivel, jointed elbows on the arm, swivel at the wrist with a ball jointed. It's not a hinge. It's a ball joint, but you can kind of hinge it. Not too much though. But we're all familiar with that with these Iron Mans. Nothing new there. Torso's on a diaphragm joint that goes back about this far and goes forward a lot. It does leave a gap when you go all the way. We have the diaphragm swivel, and then we also have a waist swivel. So the torso is always full of lots of range there. The legs kick forward and back. They go in and out. You can drop them down. They swivel at the thigh. Double jointed knees. Ankles on a hinge, they rock left and right, they swivel, toe hinge, and these are die cast as well. So this is going to be your comparison here with your original Mark 85 Figuarts figure. As you see, this is just a normal regular release. It's not battle damage, it's not any special version. This was the first one they put out, which is all clean and shiny and all that. So as you see there, it's the same exact figure, and you can clearly see the difference in the color. Now, I definitely am fine with just having my original release, but I can see how some people might actually like this color scheme a little bit better. Some people might like the darker color with the black wash, the black, you know, dry brush over the figure. Even though it's not really that battle damage, it still looks pretty cool though. As you see, color wise, it doesn't look too bad. I actually like it. So there you have two options there in case you're deciding on keeping one or the other. It really depends on preference, you know, for sure. And there you can look at it one more time, but with both figures in frame, of course, completely. Here he is next to the recently reviewed The Mandalorian SH Figuarts figure. Check that video out if you haven't already. But he looks good. There he is next to Iron Man. And here's a quick look at him with the Endgame final battle version of Captain America. Let me go ahead and swap out the head here, so they're both kind of matching with, without having their masks or their helmets or whatnot. So now they're both unmasked there. And there's a look at them. And there's a look at him next to the SH Figuarts Ultra Instinct Goku. And one more SH Figuarts, we have the Dragon Ball Jackie Chun. Alright guys, and that's going to conclude my review of the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts final battle version of Iron Man Mark 85 from Avengers Endgame. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Let me know your thoughts on this figure down below. Big Iron Man fans, do you like this? Do you not care for it? Are you going to pick it up or are you going to pass on it? Let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think? And don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. As always guys, have a great day. Bye.
That's crisp.